Good day to you. Take care.
You can count on this.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
I heard you wanted to talk to me, my lady.
It's true. I need something from you.
How can I help?
My cousin, young Sophie, is going to be wed. It will be an entry into a new life, and I want everything to be perfect for her. I'm looking for a few things to give her as a gift, and you're going to find them for me.
My lady, why me?
Normally I'd let the Chamberlain take care of it, but he doesn't have any taste. I can't trust him with this. And I've been told no task is too challenging for you. Is that not true?
It will be my honor, my lady.
I need you to pick up an ornamental crown from Sasau for Sophie, wine from a merchant in Ratai, and a roan from the stable in Ujits.
You said a roan from Ujits.
Precisely. It's a beautiful animal. Wait till you see it. Dietrich said he'd ride it here himself, but I can already imagine how he'll end up killing himself on that horse. But you, so young and vigorous.
And the ornamental crown?
I had the engravers in Sasau make it, but now they've written to say it will take a while longer. That just won't do. The wedding is almost upon us, and I need it. Go and see Master Jeronim Slesky and pick it up.
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Here you go. That should be enough.
Wine, a roan, and a crown. I can handle that.
Thank you, Henry. I just wish there were others here I could trust so well. God bless.
Yeah!
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
And what would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Ratai. I'll be with you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
That'll be Lubosh. Gallows bait if ever I saw one. His place is at the end of the village, next to the stream. Take him and welcome. Take care.
What?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
How come he limped?
He got that.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about...
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord watch over.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all.
Farewell.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
He was a drunkard and a beast, and lazy too. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started going to church. Now I see why, of course.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof?
What do I care about that scoundrel?
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
He was always a loner. Except lately he started talking to...
That's all. Thank you.
Take care.
Good day to you. Farewell.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I've come in the...
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Well, what do I care? Ask.
That man Lubosh who was murdered.
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately, not even in the tavern.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhoff...
I don't think he was home at all.
Do you know what
I don't think he was home at all. Wait, are you saying he... Jesus!
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend...
I really don't know.
That's all.
Good luck to you.
I've come in... That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
I've come in the name...
I don't know nothing about it, but...
That man Lu...
I didn't really know him. He kept him...
Do you know anyone...
Not with anyone from the village. Are you...
Do you know what Lu...
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and he looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what...
Do you know what Lu...
I was coming from the tavern. He looked like...
Have you noticed any...
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith.
That's all.
God be with you.
I hope I can be...
I've come...
Of course.
Damn Sigismund.
That's all.
The lawlessness he brought to
God be with you.
Will have no peace. God save you.
I've come...
I don't know it.
That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? Nothing here. Nothing unusual.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody help me! Learn how to ride a horse, idiot! Stop him, someone! Catch him! Kurva! Enough! You've got me! Leave me be!
Had enough?
Yeah, you got me! And what are you gonna do about it? That bloated belly surely stole that ring anyway.
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here!
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Yes, sir. You really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pin...
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
All right. I agree. I'll probably serve God better by saving a few innocent lambs than by keeping quiet. Especially if nobody finds out about it.
Trust me.
Lubosh came to me shortly after everything that happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. I must say I never expected it of him. But he turned out to be a better man than he seemed. He said some crony of theirs hired them. First they thought they were going to steal horses. Then it all got out of hand and people started dying. He and his gang didn't want any part of that. They quarreled with the others and ran off.
Quarreled? A corpse was found in the woods by Neuhoff.
Well, that would explain something. Lubosh kept blabbering on that he wasn't a murderer. That he didn't want to do it.
So I know Lubosh killed one of the murderers and now he's dead too. Only I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Just nicknames. But maybe that'll help. He mentioned some fellows called Riki from Ledechko, Pius and Timmy.
Nothing more?
No.
I suppose it'll have to do. I reckon I'll go and have a look around Ledechko first. Thank you, Father. And don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Uzhets women to witchery.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning in... But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make... If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some fool...
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who... God be with you.
Yeah.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an...
I'm looking for the local groom.
Well, you found him. What can I do for you?
The Lady Stephanie of Talmberg sent me. She said you have a roan ready for her.
Well... Chamberlain Dietrich said someone would come. We have him here, but if he's ready, I can't say. That miserable horse will let you saddle him and walk him around the courtyard, but as soon as someone sits on him, he goes completely wild.
That horse is supposed to be presented at a noble woman's wedding. It probably won't be appropriate if he makes a spectacle of his rider. Is there anything I can do?
Try asking Vashek. For some reason, that devil horse listens to him. Then take the horse with you. Dietrich's arranged everything.
Any work going here?
Enough for a dozen men. You could take the place of that useless stable hand Vashek.
What happened? Did he do something?
Just found out that he lost our pie.
Lost it where? In his stomach?
No, Pie was our fastest stallion. I love...
Oh. Well, that's bad news. How did Vashek manage to lose him?
He fell, banged his head, and the horse bolted. Can you fathom it? A stable hand falling off a horse. And then Pie took off at a gallop.
Well, I can't take Vashek's job, but I can try to find your pie.
That would be nice of you. If there's anything you need to know, ask that fool. I was too livid to even speak to him.
Right.
Good luck to you.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not? Finally, a reasonable sum.
I'm at your service, sir. I heard you have a way with the horse that unsaddles everyone else.
Yes. I suppose I do.
And how do you do it? How do you calm him down?
I'm good to him.
Listen, Vashek. I've been entrusted by the Lady of Talmberg. I need you to help me understand how to calm down that roan.
Lady Stephanie?
Then you know her?
She's a good person. She even talked to me once.
I know her too, and she was nice to me as well. Will you help me with the roan?
You have to... sing him his favorite song.
And which one would that be?
2 horses come roaming in the merry month of May, to graze in the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown, and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to my maiden so fair?
That's, interesting.
I know how it looks, but he likes it.
Thank you, Vashek. I'd like you to show...
Certainly.
I'm interested...
All right. But... Now pay...
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
All right. Now pay close attention.
I'd like you to show me...
Certainly.
I want to achieve my...
All right. But it'll... Now pay close...
How's the head?
So even strangers know my shame. Come on, then. Come and take a closer look at Vashek the Blockhead.
Well, it was pretty funny, but I didn't come to taunt.
So what is it you want?
I promised the head groom that I'd look for pie.
Well, good luck with that. I've been searching half the day, although I have been seeing double ever since that bang on the head, so it's possible I missed something.
When was that?
In the morning. Then I staggered about for a while, feeling as rough as a boar's ass.
Where did you fall off?
Just south of here. Between the fields and the woods, there's a crossroads where
four paths. So we could have gone anywhere.
Now you see my problem.
Can you describe?
Long face, 4 legs.
You did hit your head hard, didn't you?
Yes. Why?
I asked you to describe Pie, not every horse in the world.
Sorry, he's a dappled grey, a stallion, and he's really fast. Though that won't help you much.
Quite the opposite. Fine, I'll go.
Thanks. If you find him, the groom might go...
Well?
Pie's used to taking the bridle ways, so I'd keep to those.
That's useful. Thanks.
God be with you.
So, boy, want me to sing? You're definitely the first horse I've ever serenaded.
2 horses come roaming in the merry month of May, to graze in the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to, my maiden so fair?
Well, you still gonna throw me off?
Yeah. Hey, Richard!
No! Yeah!
Utolsó fasz! Jól van, Épp elkurtad az életed! Jó fasz! Lobazd meg! Na gyere már, csába! Itt vagyok! Na, bassza meg! Itt fogsz nekem pityeregni? Jól van.
Sure, I'll let you go, as soon as you pay up. Hear me? Groschen, you piece of shit. Every last coin you have.
Jó, jó, csak várjál. Legközelebb miszlik be a prittolok.
me to sing? You're definitely the first horse I've ever serenaded. Two horses come roaming in the merry month of May, grazing the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to my maiden so fair? Well, you still gonna throw me off? Would you teach me something about Medina?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right. Now,
Would you teach me?
certainly.
I'm interested in...
All right. Now,
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Don't you know that witches get burned alive?
There's no need for trouble. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
Well, I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, they said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask...
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I...
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a...
Their plea, or the clink of their... What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then...
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poison.
And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing.
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised.
It didn't bother you before, though. What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's...
What kind of ointment?
One that will show you... I don't know if...
So all this talk...
The ointment could...
I want to know... I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women...
Very well. But...
Thank you 1,000... May the Lord watch over you. God bless.
So, boy, want me to sing? You're definitely the first horse I've ever serenaded. Two horses come roaming in the merry month of May, raising the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to my maiden so fair? Well, you still gonna throw me off?
Yeah.
Lady Stephanie. Thank you, Henry.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
This will be the crossroads. So where did Pi go?
Look, I tried to convince them. But they're still sure you were mixed up in it all. They think you partnered up with the bandits. If you went back, they wouldn't be too happy to see you.
What am I to do now?
I'm truly sorry, but you've other options. Try your hand at charcoal burning, perhaps. Or if you still want to work with horses, there must be plenty of stable work elsewhere. Ask around.
I suppose I could. Thank you. You've been very kind to me.
God save you, Henry.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest.
Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
All right. Now. God be with you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You're dead. What's the matter? Come on.
Ow. Ah.
Well on it. I'm over here. You fucking dog. No! Dear God.
was that?
Clear off before I have...
Good day to you.
Have you seen a horse? A dappled grey?
My old woman saw him, and she didn't catch him, the silly cow. We could have had a feast. The sausages we could have... The grey, you say?
Aye, a dappled grey.
Hmm.
Do you eat horse meat often?
We eat whatever comes our way, Goodman. These days a man can't be too fussy.
I see. Well, thanks.
Farewell.
Have you seen a horse running this way? A dappled grey?
I have, by Christ. I was coming with brushwood from the woods, and he almost knocked me down. Just before the farm, at the crossroads.
And did you see which way you went?
South, along the road towards Neuhof.
Thank you for your help.
Take care.
Yeah.
I'm honored that a knight such as you...
Have you seen a horse running loose? A dappled grey?
I have indeed. Or at least I did see a riderless horse gallop through here. It went too fast for me to be sure of the color.
Where did you see him?
A short distance down the road, there's a brook. I was there fetching water when that horse gave me the fright of my life.
And where did he run on to?
Well, he splashed about and then ran upstream into the woods.
Much obliged.
My pleasure. Good luck in your search. Take care now.
Yeah.
God be with you, Henry. I'm honored that a knight such...
Have you seen a horse around here? A dappled grey?
Certainly have. He ran past here heading upstream. Thistle went after him and hasn't come back yet.
Thistle?
A local charcoal burner. None too smart. We call him...
Right.
Take care.
Yeah.
Lay off that horse or I'll give you what for.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
I'm afraid this horse is a runaway from the Ujit stables. You can't have it.
Fuck off! I don't care where he escaped from. Go find your own horse.
You're Thistle, aren't you?
Aye? Do I know you?
No. But as I was looking for that horse, I came across the charcoal camp, and they spoke of you.
And what did they say?
Oh, they were laughing at you. They seemed to think you were some kind of moron for leaving your stuff unguarded.
They were laughing at me? The bastards! Thanks, friend.
Anytime.
Good luck, then.
Yeah.
God save you, Henry. God be with you.
I found pie for you.
Dear God! What a relief! Between ourselves, he was none too cheap. I don't know what I'd have done if he was gone for good. Here's something for your trouble.
Thank you. Just try not to lose him again.
We'll do our best. God be with you.
I feel quite hungry.
What was that noise?
And what are you doing here? Are you after something?
What's that?
What the hell was that? I must have imagined it.
Yeah.
Is there something you need?
Yeah.
I'm at your...
Have you got a bed for the night?
All right. For how long?
Just the...
Sure.
Here you are.
You'll like it.
Where do I go to...
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building. May the Lord watch over you.